Okay, so let me get straight to it. Hello everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, let me let you guys know what we do over here. You can always go down to the description box. I be seeing people like, posting like what's my cash app, which all of that stuff is in the description box, okay? I really don't be tripping off of it. I don't be asking y'all for nothing, you feel me? It's donations really, and they are much appreciated. To all of you guys who do send donations, I really do appreciate you guys, and I love you guys for just supporting this channel, supporting me, and sharing everything that you guys do. Like, it's absolutely amazing, and it's really, really needed. Like, I can't do this alone, okay? So this is gonna be story time, okay? I really felt the need to come on here, and I'm sorry if I'm not close enough, y'all, but the setup is real right now, okay? I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. But this is not going to be a reading, and I'm not going to be on here for long. But I am going to tap into the energy. I'm going to tap into different things pertaining to what it is that I'm talking about, okay? And so, as we can see, I've talked about this plenty of times, on my channel, and I talked about, abuse, right? I've talked about physical abuse, mental abuse. It happens in all communities. It also happens with men and women, right? So I just wanted to share some things with you guys and see if if this can potentially hit home for someone, or maybe somebody that's in an abusive relationship, or maybe somebody that comes from an abusive home, growing up, and it's really damaged them, and they make decisions that's not healthy for themselves. Okay, so it's just like a broader things, but I feel like it needs to be talked about more, so I'm going to be one of those persons to talk about it. Okay, so my name is Ashley, you guys. I love all of you guys. You already know I love who love me. All right, so let's get straight into it, okay? If you know somebody who can relate to this, please do share, okay? I'm gonna take my time, and I'm going to, try to share as much as I can with you guys in a little bit of time, because I do want to do some readings today, you guys. I'm just like feeling like I just need to get to work, man. It's not work to me, but it makes me feel good to be able to tap into the energy and give messages, you know what I'm saying? To the collective. That's my theme. This is my theme, y'all. Okay? I love interacting with spirit. So let's get into it. Where do I start at, you guys? Because there's so many different things going on. I'm just like, where do I start? If you can't stay, I understand. I know it's the middle of the day. Hey, you guys. Hi, you guys. Hi, Deborah. Did I say it right? I'm so horrible with names. How you doing, baby? This is not a reading, you guys. This is me talking about things that's happened in my life. And this is for those that are going through mental abuse, physical abuse. So I'll do the readings later. Y'all can always come back right after this, okay? It's just that every time I look up, I see someone getting unalived, or, you know, I see young women or young men that's experienced abuse in the home, or not having a father. I'm from Oakland. I'm from Oakland, California. I'm from the Bay. Yeah, I'm from the Bay Area. Still out here, still standing strong. But so I was actually one of those. Hi everybody, how you guys doing? Hi, y'all up in here deep. How y'all doing? Hi, sweetie, from India. How you doing? Okay, so let me get into it, because I don't want to be on here long talking about this. I'm just going to briefly share this. Um, you know, when I was growing up, my mom raised me. I was in a home with my mom. I did have a father. Um, I had sisters and brothers, and all it was 8 of us. Okay. Um, I mean, in all households, it's so many different, you know, things that happen. You know what I'm saying? It's always that one child that may feel like they was not treated like the other, better than the other child, and all of that. It's some people that even like kind of like dismiss it like all kids feel like that. All kids feel like, or some kids feel like they were mistreated or the parent didn't treat them as good as the other child. Usually it's the older child. It could be the younger child. It just depends. I'm going to tell you this. However you treat somebody is going to affect them, good or bad. You can never tell somebody what their experience was. I don't give a fuck if you was there. I don't give a fuck if you was there experiencing it with them. Being that you have your own vessel and you occupy your own space, you weren't being treated like them. If you weren't getting slapped upside the head and beat, then you can't say that if that was happening to a sibling or a cousin. You know what I'm saying? So, we're not going to respond to ignorant motherfuckers today, all right? That's what we're not going to do. I swear to God, last night, I was thinking to myself, like I'm literally sleep thinking, hearing myself think. And I'm like, for now, okay, I'm back. Oh, I think my shit. Oh, did it just, am I still on here? Okay, I think I am still recording. I hope y'all can hear me. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's bring this. Damn, I just answered that. That could be irritating. Like, I'm gonna get a whole nother phone, but I swear to God, I'm not giving nobody my fucking number. I'm not talking. Boy, y'all give me a second. I need to breathe. That shit is wild. I hope y'all can hear me. I really do. Because I don't even got no other phone to tap in and check. Back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying about the children. It's a trip because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Okay, it's one person on there. Can you hear me? Could you let me know if you can hear me or not? Could you say yes or no? And then if you got to go and do something else, I get it. You can always come back. Because my shit kept ringing. And when it rings, it goes off. Can you hear me? Like, oh my goodness. I don't think so. Or I could just been a hating ass motherfucker that didn't want to tell me. I'm just gonna keep going, man. Like, damn, if I don't answer my phone, why the fuck you gonna call back to back like that? So fucking irritating. Let me keep going. So, a lot of people, in families, they I don't know. Let me just say, if families, it don't matter if it's from the poorest to the richest. You know what I'm saying? When abuse starts at home, I really want to focus in on the women, right? All of these women that we're seeing being unalived. Okay, hi, how you doing? Can you hear me? Cause somebody kept calling my phone, and I don't know if I know when they do that my nobody that you guys can't hear me no more. Can you hear me? Okay, I don't know what that means, but anyways, so let's focus in on the women, right? I'm gonna talk directly to the women because I can't make it just abroad because there's so many different topics in this. When abuse starts at a young age, people that were abused, especially women, tend to have this undying love when somebody shows them love. You know what I'm saying? They have this undying love for this man or these friends, and these motherfuckers be doing them dirty. You know what I'm saying? They show time and time after again that they're not true friends, but you stay in that relationship or you stay in that friendship. Even with family members, you stay there. You know what I'm saying? You listen to you deal with the insults. You deal with the belittling. You know what I'm saying? You deal with the ridicule. And then if you have children, your children deal with it as well. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of I feel like people just don't get, like, and this could just be me. I feel like if a motherfucker feels some type of kind of way about you and feel like you retarded or feel like you inadequate or whatever the case may be, if a person been mistreating you, what makes you think that they gonna treat your kids right? You know what I'm saying? What makes you think that they like your kids? They may not be doing this shit in front of you, but motherfuckers be sneaky. So this video was more so about, you know, us tightening up, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to our children, when it comes to the children and that's around us, really looking out for them and watching out for them, and not allowing them to go through the things that we went through, and which set us up to being in relationships longer than we should have, which set us up to being in relationships that was abusive and going back to the abuser and things like that. Because when our daughters and our sons see that shit, sometimes at times they end up with them same behaviors. You know what I'm saying? Your son see his daddy whooping your ass. What happened with that? He turned around and now he slapping on females and doing all of that. Like, it's so much going on. And I'm gonna tell you this: if you are somebody that set your eyes on some shit like that that's happening, are you aware of that and you don't do nothing about it, you just as wrong as that person or as whoever's allowing that situation to go on. You know what I'm saying? It's a trip because it's so easy to turn a blind eye, because that's what we've been seeing for so long in our households. You know what I'm saying? We've been seeing our parents do it, they parents do it, aunties, uncles turn a blind eye to RA abuse. You know what I'm saying? All domestic shit, all kind of shit that's then happens in the households. And I really just want to talk about this because I keep seeing so many young men that's unaliving women. You know what I'm saying? Or women that's setting these men up because they want $1 or two. I mean, the shit is just really out of hand. You know what I'm saying? It's really getting out of hand. Make sure you guys share this video. I really couldn't get deep in depth with it because somebody kept calling my damn phone and it really threw me off. That shit threw me off. It threw me off. Threw my whole energy field off. That shit be pissing me off. But I'm gonna leave this video up and I'm gonna let it circulate and let's see who can get in. Let's get in the chat and box and talk. Let's get in the comments and talk. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it. Talk about all of these different young girls that's dealing with these young boys that think that they gangsters and murderers and shit like that. They out in these streets doing shit. And these young thinking that they can't do better. And it's like, where did they get this from? Where did they, you know what I'm saying? Why? And I'm not even gonna lie, I was young like that too at once. I was in a relationship with somebody in the streets too as well, and experienced a lot from that. Everything that he did, I had to experience as well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad to still be here today, because shit, to be honest with you, I don't even deal with dude. I'm glad he's still here. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers done been in the streets and did a lot of shit. And what these young people need to understand or understand is that, like, it's only two ways out. Either it's death or, you feel me, or you go to jail. You end up being a baby mama. You end up being a father. A father to a baby mama who don't want the child. Hey, you guys. How you guys doing? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Because I just been on here talking. And somebody kept calling my phone. I keep saying that and nobody's saying, yes, I can hear you. Oh, you can? Okay, cool. Okay, I'm not doing a reading right now, but I will be doing one in a minute. I'm just talking about the dangers and all of this shit that's going on with all of these young kids killing each other and all of the shit that's going on. And them thinking that it's okay. And, like, if you have a little sister, a little niece, a little cousin, like, it's time. And the thing is, too, y'all, I can honestly say this. A lot of these kids don't listen. You know what I'm saying? They don't listen today at all. Back then, I remember when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would listen, but I still would do what I want to do, but I was respectful with it. They don't have no respect today. You know what I'm saying? They off into some whole other shit. They wanting to twerk and do all that. They didn't went to some whole other shit. It's all about being on social media, being seen, you know what I'm saying, for the wrong things and like shit like that. But it's very, disheartful. It hurts to see all of these young kids hurting each other. You know what I'm saying? These 15-year-old boys, 14-year-old boys beating the hell out their girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? These 16-year-old and 15-year-old girls setting up these young boys to get unalived and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they think that's the cool thing. I see it happen all the time where I'm at in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm sure it happened. It happened everywhere in every continent of the motherfucking earth. It do. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's the shit that we need to talk about more, and not, how can I say it? I don't even know how to say it, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just know, like even with me doing my readings, like I do that, like I got my shit separate, but I don't even feel like this generation. I don't feel like this generation has no fucking hope. Like I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because on some real shit, y'all, like when I say I'm really connected, like that's not nothing that I have to blast out or nothing like that. Like I really am, and I really, really do feel the fucking gates closing. You feel me? Like I feel portals closing. It's like it's like I feel spirits saying you better go and don't look back. Don't worry about them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, you feel me? Because I got nieces and nephews. I got a nephew in jail right now for fucking robbing a fucking store. And I ain't saying nothing that's going to get him in trouble because they got the nigga on video camera. You know what I'm saying? This nigga been in and out of jail all his life. You know what I'm saying? Messing with niggas out here. Enrichment. Niggas, you feel me? Just all kind of just doing shit that nigga ain't got no business doing. He didn't have a father in his life. His mama really didn't give a fuck about him. This my sister, though. You know what I'm saying? She didn't give a fuck. And that's what I'm telling you. But when a motherfucker, it just depends on what type of kind of soul you have. Because my mama didn't give a fuck about me or what I did either. But I took care of myself and I took care of my brothers. But that was a different time, though. You know what I'm saying? So my nephew, if we want to talk about how these kids be thinking when they don't have that support, they feel like they gotta get out there and get it themselves. They don't have no respect. I bailed my nephew out of jail, y'all. I built that nigga out of jail, put 2,000 up. You know that nigga, when he got out of jail, I'm like, okay, you got to pay the rest. He ain't putting out $1 on there. Nigga got out, went hustling, hit again, bought cars and all kind of shit, still wouldn't give me my money. This is my nephew that's in jail now. He calling me. I put money on my phone. He calling me. He can't call his mama. You know what I'm saying? So it just be a trip because even if you do them right, these kids in this generation, they still not going to appreciate you. They not going to appreciate, they ain't going to learn shit. If I still stay there and have his back, he ain't gonna learn shit. So I had to really back up. I quit answering the phone. That shit hurt. But at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, even like, I can't necessarily say that I feel like it's like no saving them. You know what I'm saying? It's no saving them. It's like a whole generation that's finna go under. And it's a trip because I remember back, this was like maybe like 15 years ago, y'all. This is when I was hella into the Bible, reading the Bible and shit. And I don't know what the fuck happened. I was woke though. I was reading the Bible. I'm going through it. And when I tell you I felt some shit that went through my body, that Bible is powerful. I felt some shit that went through my body and I seen what was going to happen. And everything that I seen is happening right now. Hi, Michelle. Hi, sister. Everything that I seen is happening now. And I'm going to tell you guys what I seen. I seen fire. I seen people melting. I seen people running in places, running in homes. It was so much chaos. That shit scared the fuck out of me. Mind you, I got an uncle. He's a preacher, right? At the time he was preaching, I fell back. I remember falling back and I was in the room by myself and I felt like this spirit inside of me and it was warm, but when it left out this way. And then my body got cold. But I seen everything. I seen people melting, going down the fucking, and then when it was happening, it was like it was a entity. It was like a dark entity that was speaking over all of these people, like it had it captured, like it was capturing their souls. That shit scared the fuck out of me. So and then the entity that I was hearing was like, I bet not say nothing. I bet not say nothing, or it was over for me. I went to my uncle. I called him like at 6 o'clock in the morning. I went to him and I'm like, I need to talk to you. And he like, well, what's going on? He met up with me. And I'm like, I didn't tell nobody about this for years. That's how scared I was. And then I got to, like getting into tune with myself and just becoming more wiser and things like that. And I know that spirit, source, big mama, love ain't gonna put fear in you. Love ain't gonna put fear in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you love somebody, you want to help them overcome their fears. You don't want to bring fear, because fear is not a part of our souls. That's fear is made up, is was created by man to keep us locked in, right? Because anytime you fear, have you ever been stressed out? You be stressed out and you go to sleep and you have a bad dream, because when you stressed out and when you in fear, then your spirit guys that's on a higher frequency, they can't reach you. Only the spirits in the family that want you to stay condemned, they're afraid to leave, or they've got comfortable in the abuse and the anguish. Those are the ones that you connect with when you're in fear, when you're in stress, when you're worried. You know what I'm saying? So you will know what frequency you on. If y'all, that's some free game for y'all ass right there. You want to know what frequency you on and where you are when you go to sleep. It tells by way of what you feel inside, like the dreams and shit that you have. I call them visions, but you know what I'm saying. So back to what the fuck I was saying. And I remember at one point I was thinking like, damn, how many kids can I save? Like, how many children can I get? I don't feel like if I had billions of dollars that I still would be able to do that, y'all. I feel like if I had all the motherfucking money, I don't feel like I would be able to do that, because that is a decision and a choice that every individual on this earth have to make themselves. You know what I'm saying? So this is when we stop running back and going back trying to save motherfuckers. This is when we stop and allow them to live their lives, because whatever the fuck they came here for, all these kids, these teenagers, even adults running around doing what they doing, that's what the fuck they came here to do. And they're on their evolution still. They still got because mind you, spirit is an evolving what? It's an energy that never ends, right? So they are where they are because that's where they're supposed to be at. And I feel like sometimes that's where I be like, damn, you know, that shit be, that's why what I've been hearing is, when I've been hearing spirits say, go and don't turn back. If any of you guys been hearing that, or just been getting that nudge to keep going and not to look back, you know what I'm saying? That's been heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because where we're going, they can't go. Just like when you're in pain and misery and all of those different things, even if somebody else put you through that and made you endure those things, those are things that you have to heal yourself. Nobody else can heal that shit. Nobody else can heal your broken heart. Nobody else can get your mind right. Can't nobody, only you can do that shit. This is when it be time to go. Put your boots on and get the fucking stumping. You know what I'm saying? Because either if you're here, then you're going to be wrapped up in that rapture, or if you move forward, then you can move through it. But it take time. I'm 39 years old, y'all. I didn't started this shit like 10 years ago, and I'm still doing little shit that I shouldn't be doing. I still make decisions that where I just want to be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm finna go. I ain't doing shit today. I'm not, even though inside I know I shouldn't be doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's how real a motherfucker is, though. Because this shit is real. Sometimes it's like, man, fuck, I need a break. If I gotta go get me a fucking drink, a motherfucking blunt, whatever the fuck I need to go do, you know what I'm saying? Just give me some time. But see, the great thing you know what the great thing about it is I know at times when I done did that and I done came back to my, reality, to where I know I'm supposed to be at, I be like, damn, spirit still give me messages and show me shit.